International Media TV. Television that listens to you.
Hi, I'm Johnnie Burrell. Welcome to the program.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elouise Joseph, Youth Programs Manager for All Stars Project of the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm also a pediatrician, a mother of 4, and I've been an all-star since 1995 when I began financially supporting the organization in New York City.
And I'm Uanna Allen, All-Stars MC and Youth Leader, and I've been an All-Star since 2002, and I'm currently a law student at John F. Kennedy University in Pleasant Hill.
Uanna and I are delighted to be volunteers for this program. We think that it does so much for young people. And Uanna, as a young person who started with us at age 17, tell us, what has it been like for you?
First of all, it's been a great experience for me. I went from being a very shy 17-year-old student at McClimates High School in West Oakland to being a very energetic person who can stand up in front of at least 150 people and introduce myself and introduce other leaders of the All-Stars program. One key feature of this program that I am definitely in support of is the fact that they're radically accepting. Being a person who struggled with being accepted in public school, I was very happy to find this All-Stars who accepted me. I didn't have to change anything, and I was welcomed just the way I was. The All-Stars has also helped me in school. I went from being a C, D, F student to being an A and B student in my senior year of high school.
So we have a video we'd like to show. What do you think?
I think it's a great video, and I'm ready for it too. Yeah.
The All-Stars has a brand video which we like to show to people because it shows a small part of all the different programs that we run, and it was produced in New York City. In this video, you'll meet Dr. Fred Newman, who is one of the founders of the All-Stars Project. You'll also meet Gabrielle Kurlander, our president and CEO, and the Youth Programs Director, Pam Lewis, as well as many of the other young people who work with us.
Hey Marcus, what's up?
Oh, how have you been?
I've been fine.
What's up? High five. Uh-oh. You still got it? Still singing?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a talent show on Saturday.
A talent show?
With the All-Stars Project.
The All-Stars Project?
Yeah.
I was in the All-Stars Project.
For real?
Real.
You know about it?
Yeah. See, it's all about development.
It is?
Yeah.
What does development have to do with talent show?
It all started in a church basement in the Bronx. In 1981, the Bronx was horrible. When I viewed the pictures, I actually thought someone dropped a bomb in the area. Things were falling apart and people were in need. Behind this, the All-Stars Project started to show the kids that someone cared about them in their community. That's where it started, when it started, and why it started. When the All-Stars Project started, they offered singing and dancing. They also played the role of helping kids express themselves and keeping them out of trouble. Singing and dancing kept the kids off the streets and doing things that were positive. See, it's all about development.
But, I still don't get it. I'm kind of confused. What does development have to do with a talent show? See, is development, talent show, development, talent show.
Development, talent show. It's all about growing and learning. But not the type of learning you receive in a classroom. It's all about, if you mess up, you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
You're trying to see if you can work under pressure. That's what's so good about doing so. Everyone has fun at the talent show. The fun comes in when you perform and you see people enjoying themselves watching you perform and applauding you, and all the attention is set on you, and you got the large crowds. There's beautiful colors and lights, and it just gives you the spirit. It motivates you. You make mistakes and you learn from them. That helps develop your character and skills. If you don't receive a trophy, you still grow and develop. So you still feel proud about what you're doing. It doesn't always happen inside the school. It goes on outside the schools also.
Yeah, my school needs a lot of help. You know?
Yeah, a lot of schools in New York City need help.
Yeah.
Have you ever checked out the All Stars Project on 42nd Street? Yeah, they have a lot going on there. Thanks to the support of donors, the people of the All Stars Project was able to move to a larger space on 42nd Street. All Stars is a school for growth, and it's for everyone. Not only is it a business school, but it also is an acting school, as well as singing and dancing. These are the skills that the youth need to develop and grow.
Wouldn't it be wonderful and exciting if people were sufficiently supported, encouraged, developed, grown, to not so much get away from this, but to go into a more cosmopolitan view of the world, to see the world as more open to them.
The All-Stars has special expertise in bringing people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different experiences together. In some sense, that's the very thing that we do all the time.
The All Stars Project is big. They have 3 theaters and 3 studios, and sometimes there are 3 shows going on at the same time. They teach you how to understand one another.
Performance was something that you do all the time. And the kids often say this because this is what we work to teach them, stand up in front of people and speak publicly.
They had the Castile Theater, youth on stage, you get to work with adults. They had the technical theater. It's real theater.
That's cool.
My man, Johnnie.
Hey, Marcus, what's up? Melissa, what's up? How you doing? How's everything?
Good. Everything's fine.
So what are you guys dealing with? What's up for the weekend? What's up?
Nothing. Well, we was just talking about the All Stars Project.
Oh,
Yeah.
All Stars. I love it. I was in the program myself, so I can tell you it's wonderful.
See?
And you know what's so great about the program? It's so big because it works. That's why so many people believe in it.
All Stars is the best program that I have ever seen.
The opportunities to develop those performing arts skills and through that to develop a sense of self-worth.
I was convinced, I was amazed, I was astonished.
And what All Stars does is it recognizes that every one of us, every child has a uniqueness.
The All Stars made a big difference in my life. I developed my confidence as a performer and as a young man.
And thank the All-Star Talent Show Network here in New York for their work.
Let me thank the All-Stars for the professional, humane, and the sensitive work that they do each and every day. But the true honorees in my heart are all of you that don't have to be here, that don't have to care.
The All Stars Project has been a wonderful source of hope for kids in the city.
It really starts to feel like what it really is. It's just a family.
To all the members of the All Stars, congratulations on a job well done.
Like I was telling you before, lots of people believe in the All Stars program,
Yeah, but what's going on with the little tie here, my brother?
Oh,
Looking a little crisp.
Stop
You know what I'm
it. saying? I got a job over on Wall Street at the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Give me some.
Of course.
Yeah, but how you get that?
Oh, Development School for Youth, of course.
What is that?
Development School for Youth is a school for growth as well as a place where young people can perform in different business environments.
We use performance as an approach. So we say to young people, you can be on a stage down at Wall Street and you're going to give a performance when you walk into the skyscraper that you've never given before.
These are like corporate people from corporate America telling us young minorities how it is in corporate America.
And I feel that it's important to help young children get exposure to corporate America, to career paths, and to a sort of a different look at life, if you will.
We teach them what the corporate performance looks like. So we teach them the script, how to talk, what to say.
They taught me how to represent myself and make sure that I come off as a professional.
It helped me build my confidence. It helped me to want to do more for myself.
I've seen firsthand how these young people grow and develop through their experiences in the program.
If government is not going to provide these programs, however, Republicans and people like myself must put their money where their mouth is and support private sector initiatives that work.
And that's how I was able to get my job, all thanks to Development School for Youth, of course.
Sounds good. I might even follow your footsteps.
Oh yeah, of course. It was great. It was fun. It was so great to see that all these business leaders, they took their time out to teach us. At the same time, we had a chance to teach them a thing or two.
I heard that the politicians were dissing the All-Stars projects on the news.
Oh man, I heard about it too. That's ridiculous when you think about it. We're not even a government-sponsored program. We're getting results. That's the only reason they see it necessary to attack us.
You know, they just bugging out.
They wildin', I know.
Gary, the mayor said this morning the All-Stars Project is a worthy organization. Mayor Bloomberg is defending his administration's decision to give tax-free bonds to a controversial youth charity, the All-Stars Project.
I don't think I heard one argument made that there was something wrong with the All-Stars Project, and that was the only thing that we look at. We're not going to hurt the kids that the All-Star Project helps. We just don't look at the views of people who are not affiliated with the project when we decide whether or not it merits it. We're trying to do what's right for our children. We're trying to do what's right for our children. We're trying to do what's right for our children.
The All-Stars Project received $12.5 million in tax-exempt bonds.
So this really works.
Marcus, are you serious? Haven't you been listening to me this whole time? Of course it works, man. Dude, we're in New York, we're in New Jersey, we're in Boston, we're in California, we're in Atlanta, we're around the world.
All over the U.S. and around the world, young people and adults alike are learning that the All-Stars approach works. Learning and developing can be fun, and it can be done outside of a school. The All-Stars Project isn't just a place where kids sing and dance and act. It's a place where they can come in and grow and develop. It's a place where young people find a positive attitude to be themselves and to interact with each other while learning the basic skills necessary to succeed in life.
I told you enough about the program. You should love it. Of course.
Yeah, but I'm hungry, so.
All right, yeah, my stomach growling too.
Come on, let's go get some.
So yeah, like I'm saying, you know, DSI was cool. Every week you guys do like different workshops, how to write resumes.
So as you can see, the All-Stars has three main programs: the All-Stars Talent Show Network, the Development School for Youth, and Youth on Stage. Joanna will tell us a little bit about what's happening with the Talent Show Network here in the Bay Area.
The Talent Show Network here in the Bay Area has been around for about 7 years. Young people come from all over the San Francisco Bay Area to sing, dance, rap, step, do poetry. A show cycle consists of an audition, performance workshop, and the talent show. And the young people are from the ages of 5 to 25. We actually have a talent show coming up on September the 19th at Zeum in downtown San Francisco at 2:30 sharp. So if you want to come, be on time.
The other program that's been running in New York City and Newark, New Jersey for 10 years and 1 year in Chicago is the Development School for Youth, or DSY. In this program, 16 to 21-year-olds have weekly conversations with senior executives at some of our corporate and business sponsors, where they learn more about the worlds of culture, law, finance, and other leading industries. Young people also learn how to speak publicly, how to write a resume, how to dress for success, and how to interview. At the end of a 2-month-long weekly workshops, they graduate, and in the summer of 2010, our first class will be placed in paid internships, sponsored by the companies that are our business partners. So as you can see, young people learn in the All-Stars how to build ensembles and environments where they can learn how to learn. The young people are partners with our business executives, our donors, our individual donors, our foundation donors, our volunteers, as we are a volunteer-driven program, and their family and friends. They learn that they can create stages where they can perform in different roles. We've all heard about the achievement gap. In fact, just recently there was a news story about what the scores are, what's happening with the scores for the young people. The achievement gap, though, has improved very slightly among Bay Area youth. It's still very wide, and it's a measure of the test scores between African American kids and Latino kids against white and Asian kids. There was recently a white paper authored by Gabrielle Kurlander, the president and CEO of All Stars Project, and Dr. Lenora Fulani, a developmental psychologist and co-founder of All Stars Project. In the paper, Gabrielle and Lenora question the achievement gap. They state, and I agree, that it's a development gap rather than an achievement gap, that comparing kids who have different life experiences as these kids do is more like comparing apples and oranges. And as a physician, I tend to agree that it's a false positive test. In the All-Stars, we help kids to be motivated learners, and that is when they can do better in school.
We would like all our young people to have something to give, which is the name of the next video that you will be seeing. This video was produced by 4 high school students from Tamalpais High School in Marin. They came, they looked us up on the internet, and they wanted to record us. They followed us on Outreach, our talent show, our audition, and our performance workshop. I'm in the video, so take a look.
You might sing, but as for me, I do poetry. It keeps my mind from wandering, or it keeps my thoughts from leaking down to my feet and causing me to go do something that I ought not to. Like becoming the Bay's latest thug and jacking the cars with the newest dubs and the leather seats and the 12-inch subs, or walking up to someone so their pockets I can run through. And if you're not careful, it's not hard, but that's why I'm giving you the All Stars, a program that's really near to my heart and one I believe you all should belong to. Because at the All Stars, you get the chance to sing, rap, write, read, or even dance. But if you don't audition, then I'm sorry, you can't. But don't trip, we'll be back in like a month or two.
Volunteers with the All Stars Talent Show Network. My name is Elouise, this is Rachel, and that's Joanna. She's our MC. We're having a talent show in Oakland, and we're looking for young people 5 to 25 who like to perform. And we are pre-registering young people who are interested in performing. The goal of the All Stars project is to eradicate poverty. We start out doing outreach. We go to poor areas, primarily, underserved, underdeveloped.
It helps young people like me, you know, from what they call it, poor communities or disadvantaged inner city communities.
We show them that they have something to give, and we challenge them to continue to give and be a part of all of that. Do you like to perform?
I haven't performed before, but I will like to perform.
What kind of performance?
Rap.
Joanna Allen, who's one of the MCs on the show, was a very shy young person.
So when I first met the All Stars, I was walking to a grocery store in my local neighborhood, and the All Stars were standing outside. So I signed my sister up to sing in a talent show, and she signed me up to be a volunteer.
So we're going to have a wonderful audition.
my galaxy, baby. I'm gonna have you on lock like Champ Bailey. Me and you stars, they follow up. I used to think that I could not go on.
This is a development program. That's like, we use the talent show and we use the volunteering in the talent show as an opportunity to develop the kids.
Every young person that we meet, even if it's once, they have a different experience of how adults especially relate to them and how white people relate to them.
There was one little girl named Aaliyah, and she actually was in our first talent show in San Francisco, and she was very shy, very quiet when I met her. Just seeing her, she's a lot more like talkative, she's more social, and she wasn't like afraid, you know, to go up to people and voice her opinions.
When I first met the All-Stars, I was shy, you know, very distrustful, and I was actually homeless.
We met her, she was about 17 and in high school, and she would look down at the floor most of the time or cover her head.
So being in All-Stars, it gave me an opportunity to not really focus on what I was going through in my life and, you know, be able to help somebody else and be like, okay, this is helping me, you know, develop, this is, you know, taking my mind off of my situation. And also it helped me in school, because people at school would be like, oh, Joanna, you know, you're going through so much, but, you know, we don't see it. And, you know, I'm like, well, that's performance. I'm performing being a person who can achieve and a person who can be a good citizen, even though my life is just really in the uproar right now.
In 7 years, we've seen this huge difference in her confidence, her ability to stand up and speak in public. And this is what we want all the young people to be able to do.
I want to welcome all y'all to the All-Stars Talent Show Network. Today you're going to witness the youth of our Oakland and our San Francisco Bay Area community display their talents.
Look. Shit, I got wings, so you know I'm sky high, and it feel real good to be a fly guy. The way they try to buy that must be an entree. My money pile 3,000 high like Andre. Now that
I know I'm your friend, but I wanna be past far. Oh boy, you got me running. This feeling in my stomach tells me I should be a woman.
We can make it stop from going up, up, up in smoke.
Okay, money I'm a buy. A nigga dog, he ain't even a thing. He ain't even see me with the pistol in the shade. Walk to the room, put the pistol to his tank. It's a nigga fight.
I sit and think about everything we do, and I find myself in misery, and that ain't true. I wish I was all in. I wish I was what? I wish I was all in. I wish I was what? I wish I was all in. I wish I was what? I wish I was all in. I wish I was what?
We believe that life is a performance. That no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're performing to some degree.
You might see it as being on different stages. There's the actual stage, and then there's everything else you do is a stage. And without having the talent show to use to do that, then it becomes more abstract, I think.
It means that they can, you know, get the confidence to do other things outside of, you know, being on the stage and performing.
We want them to portray self-respect, you know what I mean? And the more you act it out, the easier it is to do it on your own. And see, this is what I had. A pen and a pad. A mom, but no dad, so I wrote poetry. And since the age of 12, my rhymes been sick as hell. Now, I'm sure you can probably tell from this here poetry that it helps me deal with the things that I feel these here rhymes are real. This is true poetry. And I don't scream and I don't shout. I don't get real loud. I just let it all out through my poetry. Like right now, I have no home. I have no job of my own. And I have very little clothes, but I do have poetry. And what I just said, it is true, but then that's what I do. I put myself into my poetry.
New York City, in the Bronx, in a church basement. And we've brought...
After